Hello everybody, how are we doing today? Okay, so first of all, I want to say thank you for the resub, Russ. I see you. I don't know if you're still here or not. If you're here, say hi, I guess. And thank you so much for the bits. That's what, 1800 bits. Internet poo-poo for stream at the beach. But I love you, BB. But I love you too. 1800, thank you. And how's the beach?
I love you.
Devness also with the resub. Both of you 4 months in a row. Hey, look at that. Alright, so how's it going, Devness? How's work? Okay, Moonman Tryhard is here. Hello, Lump of Unworth. And Mr. Keebs. And Lump of Unworth says, I almost passed out at work. Racing heart, shortness of breath, that kind of thing. Oh no. So, how long have you been at the ER? Jetstream Vomandoran, hey. NGB purple. Hey, look, purple, it's this. This thing's purple. Okay, it looks very dark right now. But that's because of the white, I think. It kind of freaks out when there's white. See, okay, so if I take that away, everything turns brighter. I put this thing back in, it just kind of freaks out. I think the glossy white really fucks with it. Okay, when did the stream start? Okay. Oh, there we go. Yeah, but we just started though, so I just had it with the waiting screen for the whole time. So yeah, we actually started on the dot today, I think 8:30. And okay, so oh shit, that's right. Okay, let me post in Discord. The one that makes the announcements is actually me, because the bot doesn't do a good job. So that's why I took away the bot and I manually. Okay, so let me do that right now. Unboxing. Ah, not unboxing. What the fuck? Okay, let me do that right now. So this is a Klippe Zeal60 build with Tilios. Lubed Tilios, I want to say. I don't quite remember what exactly happened to the switch, but they were modded. I know they were at least lubed. Okay, so live right now. Well, it did start at 8:30 actually, but okay. And then let me put the link in there. Where is the link? Yeah, I never quite know how many people use the announcements, but I know that, yeah, I usually do it. I just forgot about it. I always know I'll forget something. And so I got, you know, Twitch chat set up, done. I got everything set up, and I forgot to do the announcement. Resi Pools, hey, how's it going? You know how much, which lube they use? I don't know. I'll actually, I think I can look it up now. I think. Let me see if I can find the information. Okay. Hey, Red Hawk. How's the plank doing? Purple and brass gold shine is my jam, senpai. Oh yes. So hopefully you like it today. Okay, so yeah, so we're gonna work on the Zeal60 today. And so for those of you who are interested in getting it, I don't know how many of you out there want it, but it still is the only sort of readily available good RGB 60% custom PCB. And so we'll go through the diode jumping and all that. Ooh, Chewy as well with the resub, 6 months in a row. Hey, long time no see. Indeed. So did you end up buying the, is it the Kuro? No, what is it called? Koyu. Kuro is black, right? Koyu. Plank is doing great. Zeal60 resident sleeper. No Koyu? Looks musty. Okay, so hopefully I didn't miss anything else. Well, yeah, it's not a big fan. It's actually a keyboard, and it's not even that big. The bezels are big, but I guess you can call it a big keyboard because of that. Okay, so what was I trying to do? Oh yes, I was trying to see if I can find the lube information on these switches. Okay. Okay, I don't see it. Maybe they're not even lubed. Hold on. I think they are, but oh, they are. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Let me see if. Oh, these aren't even Tilios. What the fuck? These are actually Zilents. They're mega fucking low. Okay, so these are Zilents. Let me change that. So, this build has been sitting in my stash of keyboards for a long time now. My shelf, yeah. Because of an address change and stuff like that, so that's why I can't really remember what's going on. Yeah, so this thing was actually started in late June, July, and yeah, and so the guy moved to a new address, and so he told me to hold off on it first until he finished the move. So that's why we're doing it today. Okay, let's see. Hey, Wix Blue is here. How's it going? Just don't like 65. I don't really like 65% either. Evan User 2 is here too. Hey, how's it going? Okay, yeah, so these are Zilents. I know the switches actually arrived way later than everything too. Okay, so, and the good thing is, because the Zeal60 PC... Yeah. Hey, NGB with 100 bits, thank you so much. Thoughts on the Krigasm? Oh, KD75 V2. Okay, so, about the KD75 V2... Okay, so let me do this. All right, so let's do this. Is it gonna show up? Yes, it worked. Okay, so what about the KB75 V2? I bought it. I ordered it yesterday, and so I will let you all know when it arrives, and then we'll do an unboxing for it. We'll check it out. I definitely like the design more than the first one, and so we'll see. You bought one too, okay? And I actually also got the plastic plate, the separate plastic plate for the KB75. I know Mr. Keeps has one too, and so I'll unbox it so we can check it out. I still have my KB75 V1, so I guess I'll hold on to it until we have that, and then we'll compare the two, and then we'll build it, and then we'll find out how we like it compared to the first one. The pad plate sucks. Wait, why didn't you say anything? Fuck, why did I order one? What it does? Oh. Wait, so why does it suck? Okay, so let's see what else I missed in chat. Okay, so Zeal60. Okay, and then we'll... So... This is what it's going in today. The Klippe. There's a black one, as you can see. So we'll take that out later. And yeah, so today's build will be the Zeal60 in the Klippe. The combo ends up being quite expensive with the brass plate as well. But for now, let's go ahead and start with the Band-Aid mods and everything. I would actually, if maybe I should tell him that he should try just PCB mount. If I had Zilent and I had Zeal60, I would just do a PCB mount build instead of getting a plate. But not everyone likes the PCB mount. Okay, and this one is going to be a standard build. So 6.25U. Chewy says, I worked a shit ton of overtime lately, so I've been a little... Ardeon... Is that Radeon K? Or is it Redonk? Redonk on my purchases, but I went in on the Lumina. Nice. Mouse is fine. Hey, how's it going? Fun Sployers here. Hey, look, Penna Water. Hey. ESPS also decided it. So this, yeah, so this board belongs to Penna Water, who is in chat right now. Do you feel that linear switches are sluggish or slow? I would say feeling wise, yes. As weird as it sounds, yes. It feels slow to me. Feels. But in a very weird way. It's just because my fingers aren't used to it. I'm sure if I had started off with linears, I would like them a lot more. But because, you know, my first year or two with keyboards, I only typed on tactiles, and so I'm kind of stuck with it. Okay, so squeezes the switches too much. Huh. Well, I hope it works fine with other ones then. Shit. I'm gonna try plateless, to be honest. Okay, so plateless build. I have one right here. No, my cable. so if I do tactiles, after building this board and then going back to a PCB mount board, plateless PCB mount, I've realized I basically do. If I go to tactiles again, I will probably just go plateless. So that's basically it. Yeah, so that set is the reason why I like plateless is so it's quieter, it's way softer than with a plate, and so with tactiles I like it. I like the flex. It feels bouncier, just nice, and it's quieter. Usually with plateless you're quieter as well. And the key set was an Imsto set, Apple set sent to me by a viewer. I won't tell you who it is. It's like a chick with no bra. Yes, actually. Pretty much. And so, if you ask me, yes, I do prefer plateless for sure, 100%, especially with tactile switches. So you can decide what you want. I'd say if you ask me, I would either save this for another project or sell it away. You're not gonna lose much selling it off anyway. So you decide. If you okay, so you wanna go plateless? All right. Yeah, because so this is a very stiff plate, right? This is brass. And so yes, so if you have oh no, but I'll have to find the wrapping for it again. Bra, no bra, always no bra. Basically yes. Pretty much yes. So yeah, so I would say yeah, with Zilent, definitely go plateless. Try it out. I think you will quite like it, especially I like it. I like it a lot. And yeah, so much so that for the keyboard that I'm designing, I've been working on just kind of, you know, on the side. One of the reasons why hasn't been updated is because I'm trying to think of a way to make it support both just plateless and plated, because it's a board that I want to use myself as my daily driver, and so it has to be plateless to be my daily driver. It has to be. Resi Pools with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you so much, I appreciate it. Yeah, so for those of you who subbed today, don't forget to join the Discord and to link your Twitch account there, and you will get a nice yellow flare that tells everyone you're in the Footlong Sub Club. So thank you very much. Yeah, so plateless is just bare PCB, and I think that on something like the Zeal60, I would go plateless. Right, you get to show off that purple too, which is super nice. Okay, so we are doing a standard layout. So let's go ahead and start the Band-Aid mod. Gotta get in on that 5mm poly meme. We get brown PCB for it. It'll probably just be black or white, right? that one. As I said though, for those of you who want the layout and don't want to wait, please go ahead and buy the E7. I think that sure, you know, the layout is basically a copy, but and it was released later than the Cock keyboard layout. So, but I have no problems with people buying it. I think that if it's a layout that you like, please go ahead and buy it. Cause yeah, the one that I'm working on is just kind of it's not immediate. It's not gonna show up tomorrow or something, and so definitely don't give up on a nice layout. Especially since the group buy is still going. Can't wait to try out the top PCB mount JR-A06. Yeah, let us know what you think of it. And let us know how it compares to a tray mount PCB mount. NGB says, I did it on a DZ60 and it was a nightmare just like you said. Oh, you did? So, are you gonna desolder it? That's what I'm gonna do in mine, because yeah, you definitely want a PCB that supports less layouts like the Zeal60 or the B Mini. B Face, not B Mini. Hey, back. How's it going? Oh, E7 sold out already? I mean, I don't know. I haven't followed it. Ashar Delon, hey, says, did you ever get that Polycarb 910 issue resolved? So it wasn't my board, it was a friend's board, and but I had to ship it back. And then my friend got a refund for it, and so I think, as far as I know, it was resolved. Vix Blue says, haven't heard back from their group by runner though about my custom color request. Man, custom colors are a difficult thing. For sure, because I'm sure for them it's basically do it once, and if they fuck it up, well, too bad, GG. Oh, E7 sold out? Damn. How many were available? NGB says, I left it for now because I was able to do switch alignment. It just took so much work. Well, yeah, because even the thing is, even if it does work, my concern is that a lot of the switches are held in just by the solder, and I don't like that. When you're swapping keycaps, it feels like you're gonna pull the switch off anytime. Sure, Delon says, decent, such a shame to see that done. It's a beautiful board. Yeah, so it was basically just destroyed because someone decided to put tape all over it. Yeah, I do not understand what went through that guy's mind when he decided to do that. Absolutely ruined. Okay. Is this what we need? Okay, 1. Yes. Okay, so yeah, so the band-aid mod, just cut up pieces of fabric band-aids, as you can see. So you just put them where... is it not focusing? Okay. And I get this question a lot, asking where stabilizers go. So, if you look at your PCB, you will see that there, for the stabilizers, there is a smaller hole and a bigger hole. Giggity. So, the wire goes in where the wire will be on the side where the holes are bigger. So, the wire is going to be here. And over here. And over here. And over here, it's at the top. And over here. My fucking stab pissing me off. So what is happening to your stab? I know it's your enter key, right? What board is it and what keycaps are you using? Hey brother, hey, how's it going? Back 540 says, so I would recommend, here's just what I think on paper, 4mm integrated, super fucking stiff, go with linears over tactiles. Insta Uro change from, so is it the enter key that's warped? $777 USD, damn. So does it happen with other boards? I personally hate stiff plates with tactile switches. Absolutely hate it. I think that ruins them. Linears you can kind of go whatever way you want, but with tactiles and stiff plates, just they don't mesh well. For me. Yeah, aluminum's not very stiff. Thin aluminum, that is. Fucking 24 karat gold. I think they sell those, dude. Probably in Dubai. Okay, non-negative says try to get my old caps and see what's happening. So wait, is the wire popped out then, or what's happening? Do you know? So what has changed? I'm sure something changed, right? Trying to carbon fiber plates yet? I've actually used quite a few carbon fiber plates. Wire seems fine. Huh? Is this is the Eagle, right? And so back then it was fine, and then now it's not. And then so now it's forever fucked? Wait, is it, hold on. So it's in the holder, right? The wires are still in. Okay, so if the wires are in, are the stabilizers in? So are they screw-ins or are they PCB mount? I can't remember. Okay, so if it's PCB mount, then maybe it got lifted off the PCB. So yeah, so if it's not clipped, if it's not screwed in, then maybe that's what happened. So it could just be lifted off. Yeah, either lift it either, yeah, the housing was lifted or the wire got pulled off. Okay, so we're going plateless on this, right? I guess I'll put the plate away. Okay, so what else is going? Yeah, so try and push in. Hopefully the other side didn't get popped off, because if the other side popped off, then you'll have to release both sides at the same time and then try to shove it back in again. Stabilizers. So first of all, stabilizers, you want to clip your genuine cherry stabilizer inserts. So you take your inserts, you'll see that they are 4 feet. So this is what a clipped one looks like. It's got 2 clipped off already. So you're gonna clip away the 2 of the fanged feet. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you look for some of my other streams, some other VODs, you will see it. Okay, so get that done. And now we want to lube the stabilizers. Okay, so what you do is all you need. This is all you need. Not love, but dielectric grease. It's the same thing. So, pick this up from Amazon or wherever. On Amazon, it's $3.50 or $5. Go ahead and dip it. And then scrape away any excess. Okay, and so here's what you want to do. You take your stabilizer wire, you lube this end over here, and you lube the bent part over here on the inside. And so it's just a coat all around it, right? And so you do that for both sides of the stabilizer. And you push it in, back into the stabilizer housing. Right, and not too much lube. I know there is a video guide out there that uses kind of a bit too much. And so you just want to have enough to cover the whole wire. And so what you're doing is you're basically just trying to fill in the gaps between the plastic and the metal parts, because that's where the rattle comes from. It comes from the metal parts. It's kind of slapping around the plastic. So the lube is not there to make things feel smoother. It's just to fill in empty space. So we got that one side done, and let's do the other side. NGB says, "Oh yeah, NGB, how's work, by the way? Got that new job? How's it been?" NGB says, "Watching my new manager type this week. He uses the hunt and peck method. Is it as bad as the TX? Was it a TX65? The one with the lady with the nails? Ooh." Oh god. Wire is now out. Holder is broken. Wait, what? Wait, how did you break it? Wire is out as normal, but how did you break it? Dildo electric grease. Did you just go ham on a stabilizer? What happened? Only type the 2 fingers and he types 100 words per minute. I don't know how the fuck. Man, that is actually impressive. Can you imagine if you actually learn how to type properly? Holy shit. I can't even do 100 words per minute with 10 fingers. Yeah, see, maybe he's got it figured out and you don't. So, what do you guys think about HSP? And God actually pointed out to me that in the picture with the new keycaps, you don't see a 1.75U shift. So you see everything except the 1.75U shift. So if they're gonna remake everything and they're gonna fucking take my money for basically half a year to do their thing, and they don't make a 1.75U shift, I'm gonna be so fucking mad. Okay, you mentioned it? Alright. And Red Hawk, I think it's just you. I think we're still going fine. Yeah, so not just the 1.75 shift. So another thing is in the email, it sounds like they're just giving away 1 set per order in the email. I don't know what the comments say because I haven't really checked the comment section yet. But in the email that we just got today, they make it sound like for every order, you're just gonna get 1 set instead of per set ordered. So hopefully it was just kind of a mistake in the email. Because if you're just gonna get 1 free set per order instead of per set ordered, I am gonna cancel 2 of the 3 I ordered for sure. 100%. Each set? Okay. Alright, yeah, because if you check the email, yeah, I was talking to Red Hawk about it. So yeah, in the email, it makes it sound like it's per order instead. And I'm going off of the official email, of course, sent from Mastro. This is why English is important, guys. You need to write without ambiguity. This is like saying Dave's wife picked him and their son up and sucked his dick. And then you're thinking, wait a minute. So did she, who's he? And so you think you know what's implied, but at the same time, the language just is a bit ambiguous in a sentence. So yeah, so in the email it's just, let's see. Okay, every user 2 says, Hammer said, of course we made 1.75 view shift around row 4. Forgot to show it in pics. Thanks for supporting. Okay, so, damn dude, if it ends up being apparently just as good as BSP, and they're gonna include a 1.75 view shift and non-nipple homing keys, it might actually end up being a win, dude. And if the legends are still good, it could be a fucking win. Right, because that was my problem with the set, right? Just a horrible compatibility. Firmware says, speaking of words per minute, I type faster on Hako Trues than on any other switch for some reason. That's because Hako Trues is for the true keyboard lover. Right. Don't you know that the Hako switch embraces the key press smoothness of Topra with the engineering rigor of Kaihua box switch architecture? Using entirely new switch molds, Hako switches have virtually no wobble, maintain a lifespan 25% longer than Cherry style switches, and use a bespoke slider designed by community enthusiasts Jacob Alexander Haata and Brandon Muzzin. Overkill. The spring selected for Hako True is a unique short spring mathematically selected to add a very light come load preload to the beginning of the press. The newly created spring for the Hako Clear TM is the union of the popular Topper 55 gram and Cherry MX Clear. Both switches increase in weight dramatically toward the end of each press, discouraging bottom out. Box switches use a new box light slider design that provides superior protection from bodily liquids when paired with the angled drain vents in the base of the key to help force out moisture and dust. Rated for 80 million presses, these switches are extremely durable and make use of a plastic slider on a plastic half-cylinder pin actuation method that increases the lifespan well beyond Cherry style switches. Don't you know that? Also, thank you very much for tuning in. This stream was brought to you by Input the Club. Fucking rubbish marketing. Okay, so let's see. Let's go back to talking about BSP. The user says, I don't like being part of first runs, but rather wait for a few generations so issues are sorted out. Yeah, so yes, and because it doesn't sound like it's gonna be exclusive anymore, right? It's gonna be available. You know, it sounds like it's something that they want to release regularly, and it definitely will be to make their money back, right? It doesn't make monetary sense for them to make molds just for one round, and so if they're gonna make them again, then you don't have to feel like you should hold on to your order, especially if you don't need the extra free sets. Because yeah, you might have just gotten cut in the first round. So I'm trying really hard to decide whether or not to keep all 3 of the sets I ordered. So God just canceled all of his. He said, you know, if it's not gonna be exclusive, I'll just wait, ride it out, wait until there's another round, see if it's okay, and then buy. Anyone's audio not in sync? Okay, is the audio out of sync? Dapper93. I mean, I don't know. Has it gone bad for everyone else? Okay, audio is good. Okay. Huh. Okay, yeah, Dapper, you might have to. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe refresh the stream or something. Ooh, don't forget the new chat commands, by the way. So again, for another thing for the Twitch subs, you get access to some copy pasta commands in chat. So definitely check them out. Yeah, so we've got quite a few. Well, not quite a few. I added some. Let me see if I can find them. Okay. Alright, let me show you guys real quick. Okay. Alright, so some of the other ones. Alright, so look at that. Try them out. Ever used the 2 says few issues. What happened to Icon Mod plus Click Hit? There was a big price discrepancy. Arabic was like 140, Tulip GK like 180. So now Arabic gets 2 sets, 140, and other pay 180. Actually, that's true. Yeah. So I wonder what's gonna go on. What's gonna happen to that? Partial refund should be made. Doesn't make sense that Arabic was 140, Tulip was 180, and still paying those prices new sets. Okay, so did anyone say that already in the comment section? They made a great linear though. Hey, Bad News is here. Well, this is not exactly a Halo Red, is it? It's the Hako switch, not the Halo switch. Right. You know why they went with Hako? Because so now when you look up switches in alphabetical order, Hako will show up first. Yeah, I haven't used it too. I do agree. I'm probably gonna cancel. Yeah, just do a partial cancel. Yes. GMK1 and black for the money. Hey, actually, that's a good idea. Yeah, I saw your messages on Discord, but I haven't had time to respond yet. I have not been able to check Discord very much today. Gadgeable, hey, how's it going? It's nice to see you on in the Discord, by the way. And yeah, so I need to check out the mass drop black on white and black. Haven't really looked at it yet. Just been busy today. Yeah, so I just haven't had time to really go check the whole thread for the BSP thing. This guy complaining about mass drop selling white on black for $4.99. Says, I would much rather support a local vendor for an increased price over the mass drop Walmart mentality of screwing everyone over so Beard Next can get their shit. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't know. It's a basic set, so it's not like, you know, it's homemade or organic or some shit, right? It's literally fucking white on black. That's basically it. It's as basic as it gets. You know that guy made into coffee pasta. Okay, Dapper93 says, Yo Anthony, you ever gonna make a build of that new hot swap over PCB from 1UP? I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna buy one. And I don't see why anyone would want to send one my way as well. I don't think I would get a sample because 1UP, they're not big fans of the channel, so I don't know. I don't see that happening. Maybe we need to make the Hako switch a coffee pasta as well. That's a good idea. You like the one in black colorway? Yes, I like it, and it actually the GMK black actually looks really nice in person. Tokyo Nights. Okay, so I did see the picture on Instagram. I have not looked at it yet. We'll take a look. Why get white on black when you can just get Lenovo keycaps? You're discrediting the insane amount of work put into Red Riot. Oh yes, don't forget. Wait, GMK monochrome? That's just black and white, right? The white on black mods and black on white alphas. And oh my god, that crazy rainbow set. Yeah, I don't know. If you just have money and not know what to spend on, sure. If you like sending expensive gag gifts, then maybe get it for someone. But will I buy it? No. 100% no. Red Hawk says no more abs for me. Oh, we know. You told us you put on a lot of weight after college, right? Going full PBT. Okay, now we got token. Oh yeah. I saw the Instagram post. Is it up on anywhere yet? Anywhere else other than Instagram? I've been putting on weight since I was born, boy. Well, isn't that true for everyone? Okay, so we are almost done with the stabilizers. Almost done. The good news is the build shouldn't take very long because it's plateless though. But I do need to work on soldering some of the diodes and stuff. Jumping the pads. Oh, you know, we could use the cat profile on this board. Because the 6.25U spacebar is actually straight, I think. The 7U doesn't work, but I think the 6.25U one works. Alright, okay. Alright, so now that we've looped all the stabilizers, now we're just going to apply a thin film of dielectric grease to the banded mods. Tried palm red. I actually do have a palm set. Tokyo Nights just looks like someone took Miami Nights and turned the saturation down. I mean, it's supposed to just use the Hyperfuse Origins colors, right? You prefer Palm to PBT? Not really actually, avid user. Palm is okay. But then again, I have not used OG Cherry Palm. So maybe that could be better. I don't know. See, here's the thing though. A lot of people seem to like BSP PBT for its smooth, you know, finish and everything. I actually don't really like that. So Palm is kind of the same way. Super smooth, and yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not a big fan of that. Monsters Fine says, I saw a friend's tofu today. It looks fucking amazing. Is that a euphemism for something? I haven't seen any high-end boards in real life, but it looks so nice. Nice, nice. What color was the tofu? But yeah, Evan user, I'm definitely getting white on black for $99. I'm fucking doing it. Remember the time when it failed? How many have been ordered already? Twitch logged me out for no reason. Oh no. Oh, Monochrome's not even gonna hit MOQ? Damn. Sunzu8, hey, how's it going? I got an email today, but I haven't responded to it yet. I've not responded to a lot of messages today, actually. Discord, emails. Yeah, I gotta do that tomorrow or later. So, how's the board? You typing on it right now in chat? Yes, white on black is 100. I don't think it includes shipping though, so about 110. Nice. Do you like it? Do you like the keycaps on it? How do you like Red Samurai in person? Does it look as good as it does in pictures? Looks even better, right? And yeah, Wix Blue, I do agree. Yeah, timing. People in this hobby just have terrible timing. Made some minor changes to the caps. Okay, so what did you change? Did you change out the space bars? So what's monochrome at right now? Not everyone likes Weeb Sub Legends. Yeah, I definitely don't. Well, I mean, I like it, but not on every fucking thing. 39 base kits? And when is the end date? Vengeance Cap says, this is the last weekend to get the Key Cult #1 FF4 plates. I'm taking the item down off my store Sunday night. Order next week. Okay. So for those of you who are interested, don't forget. Hopefully you make a post about it in Discord as well. I guess in classifieds, yeah. End of September. Okay, so how long has it been going for monochrome? Did it just start this week? I have not been following group buys very well since I moved. Ever since I kind of had that 1 or 2 weeks where I didn't check up on Keycap, I've just been completely out of it. Okay, so in a week it was 39. And they need how many? Do they need 100 or do they need 250? 150. Wow, yeah, if they need 150, wow, that is... They've got 3 weeks. Yeah, I don't know. Because week 1 is supposed to be, you know, like your big thing. And so if you can't even hit a quarter, well, I guess it is a quarter. You can't even hit a third. I think you're kind of in trouble. Those plates are really nice. Oh, the FF4, yeah. Space Cadet went through the roof on the very last day. Well, that's because they added the... That's different though. They added all the Chinese orders in, I think. So it shot up on the last day. Whereas for something like monochrome, I don't think it'll be true for it.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, look, Chokan is here. Ooh. So great time. So since both Chokan and Mr. Keebs are here... Whoops, I just hit the wrong button. Alright, first of all, don't forget to find Chokan on YouTube. And of course Red Hawk with the Mr. Keeps. Oh shit, does it not work for... Damn, it doesn't work for other people? Oh. Okay. Yeah, so don't forget to check out Chokan's YouTube channel. He is, of course, maker of the very famous This Is My 60 YouTube series, where he showcases other people's 60% keyboards, and I think without a doubt he has the most fun keyboard related content. I think that no one even comes close to him on YouTube, of course, because on Twitch we've got the Brazilian beefcake, the kingpin of keyboards in South America, Mr. Keebs. Did you buy any updated box whites? Yes, so I just made an order on KBD Fans yesterday. So box whites are coming in, and then the new KBD75 is coming in as well. Okay, wow. So this is actually kind of hilarious. So the Zeal60 PCB mount holes are intentionally... So I said this build was probably gonna be pretty quick, right? The answer is actually no. It will probably take a while because... So the Zeal60 PCB mount holes are bigger than standard to accommodate for the thicker PCB mount pins of the Zeal switches. Okay, but so watch this. Just falls right off. There's a KD75 PCB. I see the switch isn't going anywhere. Yeah, so if you think Your mama's holes are loose. The Zeal60 has her beat. This is actually incredibly bad. How loose they are. It's actually insane. This is weird because I don't think this was true for the older Zeal60 PCBs. Number Anwar says, I think it was a combination of too much caffeine and nicotine. I've been stressed and busy lately. So more caffeine and nicotine. LOL, turns out that's not the best combo. Oh yeah. Well, I hope you'll be okay, and I hope you'll take care of yourself a bit better. Is Chuck kind of producer of the amazing Hako Switch? Yes, he does a lot on parody content, and the product page for the Hako Switch indeed does read like it's pulled straight from The Onion. Such as these, so these are Zilent Visionaire. Hello Visionaire, how's it going? Dapper93, why can't we all agree on dimension standards across the community? This is something that you probably have to talk to Zeal60 about. And this is something that I can mention because he's not a sponsor on my channel. So I get to be honest. And yes, and I will say it's probably my biggest gripe with the Zeal60 products. And you will see that every time I use Zeal switches on custom keyboards, I have to clip the pins off. And so, because, you know, other PCBs have it standard and these Zeal bottoms are just too thick. But yeah, so this is a new thing entirely. Yeah, they just... Yes, pen and water, basically, yes. So that's what happens. Yep, and so this is... So it's gonna take a while to solder if we do plateless. I'll basically have to solder each switch individually, but that's okay, we'll manage. And because it's a plateless build, I can go ahead and just solder everything and then test the stabilizers afterwards. Because without a plate, you can do any modding that you like after the build is done. That's what happens when a Cherry MX patent expires. I know, right? When it expires, you think that people, oh, let's just do what they did. But instead, what we did was the Hako switch, invented by Input Club. It embraces the key press smoothness of Topro with the engineering rigor of Kaiwa box switch architecture. Using entirely new switch molds, Hako switches have virtually no wobble, maintain lifespan 25% longer than Cherry style switches, and use a V-spoke slider designed by community enthusiasts Jackie Alexander Hata and Brendan Muzzin. Overkill. The spring selector for Hako True is a unique short spring mathematically selected to add a very light preload to the beginning of the press. The newly created spring for the Hako Clear is the unit of the popular Topro at 55 gram and Cherry Max Clear. Both switches increase in weight dramatically toward the end of each press, discouraging bottom out. Yes. Why can't we just copy the Cherry switches? God fucking damn it. Greek Olivetti sold 15 base kits. Holy shit, that's bad. I'm buying 1 million right now. Actually, I could. Hold on. The thing is that it's so fucking long though. It's gonna take like. See, okay. So here's what happens. If I put it as a copy pasta, it'll take up more than the whole chat over here. Let's try it. Let's try it right now. Hold on. Let me do it. What the hell sound was that? Okay. Let me make a new one. Group copy pasta. Okay, permission subscriber. Wowzers. That thing is long. Okay. Holy shit. Okay, I think we gotta Alright, time to oh god. What have I done? What have I done? Okay, hold on. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me fix this. Okay, how many? What's the character limit for? Oh god. No, it's still too long. Hold on. That's what she said. Let's see. Yeah, I have to. So how many do I have to? How much do I? What's the character limit? Oh god, it's so average. That's what she really said. I think you're giving yourself a bit too much credit there, buddy. Oh god, what have we done? Oh my god, chat. I feel bad for the people watching this on YouTube. People who actually rely on this chat bar on the side. Change subjects. Okay, let's try this. No, it's still... Okay, I think I know what to do. Okay, hold on. I think... Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make them two separate ones. Okay. Oh shit. I feel bad for Panda Water. He's tuning in to watch us build his keyboard. And we're kinda... Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. swear, I'm almost done with this. Hold on. See, this is how bullshit their marketing is. You can't even fit it into a Twitch comment. That's how fucking terrible it is. Okay, and then can I copy a... Hold on. No, you can't apparently. Alright. Oh shit. Okay, I need to set cooldowns for these things too. Hold on. See? Problem solved. There we go. Alright. So the soldering iron is finally heated up. Alright. We were doing that while we were waiting for the solder iron to... And oh yeah, the GHV2 just shipped out. So I don't know yet. We'll hear. I'll have to ask God about that. He's worried that it's gonna ship to his old address and then the board's gonna go missing basically. So we'll see how that works out. So I have to solder each switch basically manually to hold each one down. Hopefully I didn't miss anything important in chat. It was all just fucking spam. Let me see if I can set... I'll set cooldowns later on. But yeah, if you guys have any other ideas for any subscriber privileges, let me know. I want to make it so that they have more than just an emote to use. Nudes? Just King Red Hawk. A sexy calendar, hey. That could work. Have you seen the New York cab drivers calendar? That one's pretty good. Sinapenis, yes. Or Sinapenis. Yep, PC mount build. I like this with tactile switches. And so Pennawater is here in chat, and he decided, oh, let's do it. Let's fucking do it. Have you ever burned your fingers soldering? Yes, a lot actually. And it's not any worse than cooking, I'd say. You know, I've burned myself quite a few times cooking and soldering. So at this point, I'm kind of used to it. Yeah, and especially with the way I solder as well, where, you know, I get really close to the switch to try and make sure it's flush against the PCB and plate. Can you just clip switches into the plate? Wait, what do you mean? Well, did you hold your iron by the place you screw the tip in? Oh, I know that. I know that stock image. I know that reference. Yeah, Zeal will not want the Zeal60 to be hot swappable. He actually thought about it for his flagship, the Zeal65 and the Zephyr. And he actually didn't like the way it sounds and feels. So he went against the whole hot swappable thing. Someone should make a whole series. Wait, people have used that to try and tell you women shouldn't be electrical engineers? You fucking serious? This is why you don't go into STEM. Okay, Sunzu the 8th with a link. I'm gonna look at it. Hold on. Group buy for keyboard calendar. So how did they even decide what pictures to use for the calendar? Well, I am not a fan of the font. Also, to anyone buying a Zeal60 to do, or just buying a Zeal60, do not use whole types of it. Just don't fucking do it. Bad idea. Bad fucking idea. I know the compatibility spreadsheet has it as compatible and has it as perfect fit. It's bullshit. It is not perfect. Mr. Keep says, if someone can make a hot swappable PCB that would have an option to lock or unlock the switches, would be amazing. The greatest drive existing ones, how easy you pull the switch when changing caps. Yeah, that would get old so fast. Especially if you change keycaps quite often. That's why I think that hot swappable boards are great as a switch tester, but not as a daily driver. It is something you want to use to swap switches more often than you swap keycaps. But on your daily driver, you're gonna be swapping keycaps way more often than you swap switches. Shotgun says, yeah, I would probably only have one or two. Yeah, I need to get one as well. Eventually, I guess. How about that Tokyo 60, eh? I heard you like big gaps. It's got that Londoner look. Daily driver is Topper. Don't ever switch keycaps. That's your problem. That's a Topper problem. Man, I actually hate the standard 60% layout. I think that the long right shift does not work on a 60%. You can't use the pseudo arrow key thing with a... You lose a very nice key on the side. And I think that quite a few of the hot swappable ones right now are standard 60%. learned to use the bottom right 4 keys as Vim arrows. Oh, nice. Yeah, see, so if you got it set up to work for you, then yeah, it's hard to switch off from that. And I agree. For me, I've gotten so used to the pseudo arrows, the pseudo arrow cluster that I have on 60% that I can't ever switch out of it. So yeah, so basically now I'm actually gonna set it so that this defaults to the arrow keys, and if I want the right hand mods to I'll put it on the second layer instead. Hey, Whisper Me a Tryhard is here. How's it going? Have you met Moonman Tryhard? I wonder if he's still here. He was the first one or second one. Yes. HKB layout, best layout, changed my mind. Nah. I think that's a lost cause right there. Hard to change it when it clearly isn't working right. IJK on arrows for life. Yeah, so on my 60% boards, on most of my boards I actually have 3 arrow clusters. So WASD, IJKL, and the bottom right corner. Some keys go in wonky. So what do you mean go in wonky? Do you mean they don't fit right? Are they too loose? Are they too tight? Mr. Keeps, what color did you get for the V2 KV75? I got silver top and gray bottom. Oh, you too? Nice. Look at us. Maybe we should have coordinated, right? Maybe we should have said, okay, you know, I'll pick one color, you pick another color, and then we get to see both. That's funny though. I like you. You've got pretty good taste. White degree case on their Taobao store. Oh yeah, powder coated white degree. Yeah, that thing looks pretty cool. But why do you want the center screw hole though? It's not necessary, right? Hey, Zugzu is here. How's it going? When are you moving to Dallas? Is it still happening? I thought you two already did that. Fuck, why am I subscribed to both? Oh shit, how late is chat? Series 7. Okay. So wait, so when would that be? Because, yeah, I do know someone else on Discord, oh, I guess who also watches Twitch, who is going to move to Dallas as well. His is different though. His is the girlfriend getting a job here. Some things work better for some people. Shrug. I don't know. I think there are some things that are just objectively, almost objectively better, right? I can type faster on and more efficiently on a full-size board than on a 2-key layout. I think you can't argue against that. And so anything in between is a matter of finding the optimum. Alright, so a 40% gets very close, or gets closer to that 2-key layout. And so every time I hear someone say, I can game just fine on a 40%, show me that fucking MLG skills. And the stupidest part is that the people who use 40% almost always use QMK, for which you can't do combos on 2 layers at the same time, and because it interrupts when you switch a layer, it interrupts the key press. So whenever I hear that, I'm like, ah, you just play Minecraft or something. HHKB arrows are shit. I said it. But I don't think that's a tough claim. I think most people can agree on that. Don't master 40%. Well, you don't game though. I'm saying in terms of gaming, where you have to, some games where you have to hit a lot of keys at the same time. Best Dota player on Gherkin, says Red Hawk. 40% gamers also use trackpads instead of mice. Yeah, that's some fucking next level lead gaming, man. You just don't get it. You can pry the function keys from my cold dead fingers. Soon as the 8th, I absolutely agree. Yep. For gaming and for work. Those keys are just too good. What are you talking about? Didn't you see my Twitch gaming channel? I actually was gonna make a joke about that, but I figured maybe not enough people get that reference. Streaming some Fortnite, LOL. And let's see. Okay, what else nice? Okay, Zugzu says, really excited to see my board on stream. That's the DGE, right? Gonna hit my packaging. Oh no. Is it really hardcore? Okay, Mr. Keep says you should have gotten the X Bose instead if you're talking about good taste. Wait, did you actually buy that? I saw they just put it up on KB Fans. Dapper says it's more so because not having it makes the diodes and hot swap ports get in the way of the center standoff in most cases. The center hole essentially means it'll fit in most cases. That's when you Dremel the center post away. Unworth says, was it optimized? No, but can it work just fine? Yes. Well, I mean, again, though, that's true for a lot of things. Right? A 2-key layout could work too. But that's why I said, you know, anything in between is just a matter of finding the optimum. What caps are you putting on this lad? So, it's not been decided, but I do want something PBT for this one. Because if it's plateless, if it's Zilent, you want PBT. The hell is that? There's someone knocking on my door. Monk ass, did you guys see what happened in Dallas? So now when I get a knock on my door, I'm going to be super extra careful. Red Riot. What happened? Okay, so yeah, so I guess if you're international, you might have missed it because I guess it wasn't that big of a thing. But let me see if I can find it.
I love you.
Jetstream, thank you so much. 2 months in a row. Thank you, thank you. Repeat subscribers are my favorite subscribers. New guys are great too, though. Okay, so let me look for it. Okay, there we go. Mr. Keeps has it from the New York Times. I was gonna look for the Dallas news. But here, you guys can. Here, this is the. Here, post about it. Yeah, so it's in the Dallas subreddit as well. So pretty big thing, yes. So this is in from Dallas News. Wait, might I find Shindig, you didn't get a notification for your resub? When did that happen? Just today? Oh no. Well, thank you so much for the resub. Yeah, I don't know why it didn't show up. Yeah, it is kind of buggy, I guess. When the keys bounce or bend when you press in the center, rather be solid. Oh, see, that's the thing though. I want it to bounce or bend. That's actually my daily driver setup. Stiff works great for some things, but not all things. But yeah, so that's what happened in Dallas today. Yep, pretty bad. And if you are going to use a stiff plate, you don't need that center post. If you're going to use a steel or brass plate, it's already going to be so fucking stiff that it doesn't really matter having that center post. And Lamp of Unworth, I don't know if it's always true that integrated plate is better than top mount. It's not that simple. And the problem with integrated plate is you're basically stuck with stiff. You have no choices. If you like flex at all, you cannot use... If you want flex at all, you can't use integrated plate. One stiff ass motherfucker. Mr. Keith says, I didn't like integrated plate that much, at least on my Tofu HHKB. Lots of reverb from the space between plate and PCB. Had to add some dampening. Isn't from my limited experience. Okay. I mean, it's easy to hate on tray mount. I think there's a place for it. Until people make a top mount where you can actually have nice flex in the setup, I don't think it's the best. Hey Grail, how's it going? Good morning to you too. Too stiff for my taste. Ooh, so even you think integrated plate is too stiff, huh? Yeah, cause I haven't tried the tofu yet. The HHKB tofu. Purple is quite worse than I would have expected. Man. Are you gonna keep it though for the hot swap ability? I guess it would be a nice way to just try switches. No, but what I'm saying is that top mount also doesn't have any real setups for it to be very flexible. And currently, really, and top mount is actually not even that great compared to bottom mount. Where the plate is mounted to the bottom of the case instead of top. So, top mount, it's nice, but overrated, overdone, overrated. Just don't screw it into the board. Or just use the, you know those rubber screws? Like the ones that Noctua gives you? For your fans. Okay, I'm keeping it, adding Sorbo to the bottom, I think. Okay. Good old Sorbo thing, eh? Got some over here. What about plate thickness as mighty fine shindig? I think that one really depends. If you ask me, Tactiles, what plate thickness, how many millimeters is the best? 0. Or if linears, it's kind of different. Linears, you kind of just, you know, just very subjective, very do whatever the fuck you want. Again, like I said though, top mount and bottom mount, the thing is, bottom mount subjectively will just be better than top mount. It'll just be almost exactly like top mount, but better. That's literally it. Because if you have the plate mounted to the bottom of the case, where it's heavier, and you make it so that the plate does not touch the top at all, then you don't transfer any of the vibrations to the top of the case. And instead you transfer it directly to the bottom, where it's heavier. You will end up with a better board. Why don't people do it? people don't think very much, and it's a bit harder to implement. How's that current fireplate from KBD fans holding up? Actually, it's very cheap now, and I think that people should buy it. I think that out of almost any plate from KBD fans, that's the one I recommend the most because it fits switches the best. The tolerances are very nice. Then it's not easy to use though, but other than that, pretty good. As in, not easy to solder. But yeah, now that it's 20 bucks, I will 100% recommend it. Back then it was 30, I think. I bought it for 30, and now it's fucking $20. Wish it didn't support ISO. Yes, absolutely. That's the worst part about it. If it had just one layout, it would have been better. Well, of course, if it had just one layout, they'd probably still pick the wrong layout anyway. I like the image, ready to hold it up. Games the sky. Oh yes. Yeah, 20 bucks, man. 100% you should do it. Maybe I should order some more. But I don't really want to build more 60% boards. You know what you should do? You should get it and then get the frosted acrylic tofu. Oh, that would look pretty nice, I think. And then the RGB is just going to bounce off the bottom anyway, so it's just going to be lights everywhere. Actually, that's such a... well... Oh, are you ordering it? Yeah, okay. Another... I want to say again, thank you for everyone who has been using my KBD Fans link. It's been... You know, I've been getting so many emails from them about, oh, 100 points code. And so, yeah. So, thank you everyone who's been using my referral code on KBD Fans. I really appreciate it. Again, it's not because of some sponsorship thing that I have with them. It's literally just a rewards thing. And it's 100 points. So it really only works if I buy stuff from them myself. Which I did, right? I bought the KBD fan, the KBD V75 V2 and some box whites and stuff. And so I think 100 points is 80 cents. So yeah, so thank you all very much. I appreciate it. Just want you all to know, because I know that, you know, it's not like you guys get some reward from it. So that's why I just want to say thank you. You know, it's nice that you guys think about me when you're making that purchase. It means a lot. How much does it mean to me? About, I'd say, 100 reward points on KBD Fans. Not the only time we think, oh no, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. That says my Zeal60 came in today. Plate looks great, but at the same time, wait, it shipped? Oh fuck! I just realized I haven't changed my address for it. Oh. Oh, I hope they haven't shipped it out yet. Did you get an email for? Did you get any notifications for it? Because I didn't. Okay, so, well, thanks for saying that. I need to set an alarm for it then. Okay, so, alarm, I'll set it for tomorrow. Okay, 3:30 p.m. Okay, the alarm is change address for Zeal60. So, for those of you who did buy the Zeal60, you can ask Gawk about it. He received his, and he's not too happy with it. I don't know how much I can tell you guys, but I know that's what he says. There's nothing really wrong with it, but he's not too delighted. And I know he said he wishes Doyu Studio had sent him a prototype instead of to KB Warriors on Instagram and Top Clack, because they didn't show any of the flaws. They didn't even fucking show anything really, and so he didn't even catch that either. And if he had seen those problems, he would have tried to do something at the time, but it's way too late now. Ooh, pictures, eh? Let's see. Yeah, and the gaps aren't bad, apparently. So the gaps are actually pretty good compared to compared to the Tokyo 60. Nice, you went with, okay. Let's see. Yeah, ISO, yes, the universal plate. Why? Okay, have you tried switches on it? Does it fit the switches nicely at least? Yeah, so Gawk says there was a lot of machining problems, especially on the inside, with the plate as well. And so it says, you know, it's kind of stupid that you sent prototypes to reviewers who are not gonna show it in detail anyway, instead of to the actual designer. So yeah, so he's not too happy about it. Poor Gawk, he worked pretty hard. They didn't air blast the mounting points before. Oh, so what happened to the mounting points then? So you mean there's residue inside the mounting points before anodizing? They didn't clean those out first? Maybe that's why though, right? You want to send prototypes just to get advertising instead of to actually find the problems. Because that would mean more things for you to fix. Alright, that is our standard layout, I believe. And so we can go ahead and test the stabilizers again. It's PCB mount, so we can always just test everything after the fact. Best part about PCB mount, I'd say. So with Gox, yeah, machining marks, anodizing problems on the inside, and the plate doesn't meet the case nicely where it mounts. The corners don't meet nicely. At least that's what I remember. Yeah, so he's pretty bummed because it's supposed to be his. At first, when he did it, he thought it was going to be his last thing. That was his only thing he was going to do in the keyboard world. He thought, okay, you know, I'm going to make a board for myself because I can't find anything that I like. I'm going to make one for myself with the layout I want, with the design that I want. At the time, he didn't know about the Tokyo 60. I think if he had known about it, he might not have tried as hard with the Chewy 60. He might have just bought the Tokyo 60. But we know how that turned out. So, in the end, he just did his own. And so it was supposed to be, you know, daily driver and game, whatever. And so he's kind of, he's pretty annoyed. I feel really bad for him. He's not here today. I wonder where he is, actually. Yeah, so let me see if I can find pictures. Hold on. He says it actually so you just compare those two pictures. And of course you've got this. Okay, so stabilizers all seem to be fine. We're good to go on that front. Poor Gawk. He actually told Douyu Studio to send it my way as well if you know it was too expensive to send it to New Zealand. And so, you know, and if they had wanted to at least have some advertising for it, because he would then be able to talk to me about it, and so I would be able to show Gawk, you know, like, okay, so this, you know, there's this problem, there's that problem, there's this, you know, this is done okay, and so he would have preferred it, but with it being sent to Top Clack, you know, they're not gonna say anything, so he wasn't able to catch the problems, and now it's done already, and he already has them, and sadly, he's disappointed. So that's just kind of unfortunate how it all turned out in the end. Of course, again, it's functionally it's fine so far. But it's always sad when you know that the designer wasn't happy with it, right? Especially when it was something that the designer, that's his first keyboard project. It was supposed to be the last one. But yeah. So it's kind of a bummer. Okay, so now let's put this thing in a case and let's get keycaps for it. I need to get some sweet tea first. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna turn off my soldering iron, turn off the fan, wash my hands, and then we'll get sweet tea. Every user 2 says here both about the good, but more importantly the bad. I find a lot of things that no one says anything about come to life when anything checks. Oh yeah, I mean, I know people complain about that. Ooh, you know, why can't you just give us a concise video? And you know, I mean, that's the thing though, right? I see the point in those videos, but if I'm buying something, especially if it's something more expensive, then I definitely want someone to point out everything. And most of the time, you know, it's not like if I see those problems, I'm not going to buy it, but it would be nice to know. So, if I'm going to use white keycaps, it's going to be a black case. So, let's go with something crazy maybe. I like black cases on this pink, I think. Or we could do the popsicle one. Hey, J3E, 333E, or 33E, triple 3E. How's it going? All right, okay. Prepare for the camera to change color. See how? Oh, it almost suddenly cloudy in here, and we're bright again. Okay. We've got the rubber feet installed already. Nice tofu. Yeah. Pretty nice. Fucking KD fans everywhere, right? Oh no! No. This better work. Hold on. Okay. Oh, phew. Because, okay, so the Zeal60 doesn't work on every case. So, for example, it doesn't work on the Tina. Wait, no. It doesn't work on the first batch of Tinas. It works on the following Tinas. Yeah, so the first batch of the Tina 60, the connector cutout is pretty tight. And so it doesn't work on it because if you look over here, you will see that the Zeal60 has this extended PCB. Right? So on the Tina, it just fits the connector. It doesn't fit this extra PCB material. Again, that's on the first batch of the Tina. I know they fixed it since. Yeah, so at first when I was putting it in, I thought, oh shit, are we going to see that problem now? Okay. So, let's go ahead and put some keycaps on at least to align it. Damn it. So we're going to use the gold screws that are included with the Zeal60. Of course, they're not actual gold. Just gold plated. Fucking rip off. Just kidding. I'm trying to align it. White and black would look excellent. Yes, white and black would be nice. Thoughts on GMP camping. So, did you buy it in the end? I think it came out looking, you know, pretty good. It's still not something that I would ever use on any of my boards, so that's why I didn't get it. Maybe on a wood case, that would look nice, but still, it's just not my preferred aesthetic. Wow, why is the screw not going in? I just realized we're not done soldering yet. Wow, okay. Wow, I am stupid. Okay, we are not done. We are not done. We have to jump some pads on the PCB. So let me fire up the solder iron again. We are not done. So I spent so much time trying to align the thing, I have to do it again. so what I need to do is, here's what happens. Hold on, let me put this case away too. How much was it for you, Avid user? For camping? Still waiting for Taro. Avid user 2 says, really like camping Hyperfuse Origins. Hyperfuse Origins, man, that's a nice set. I don't know if I would even call it light, because the grays are darker than the old Hyperfuse, right? Which is just white. Okay, so I need to look for the Zeal60 thing. Hold on, let me look for it. I wonder if I ever moved it to. He uses M65. Fuck you, Red Hawk. Go back to your plank. Panawater says, I wanted a 910, but I wanted the delete key where the 910 logo goes more. That's why they call it a 910, because it's just that little bit, that one key short from a 10 out of 10. Okay, so does anyone actually fucking use the N key? I do. I use home way more though, but and yes. Where the fuck is my Zeal60 folder? Hold on. Is it in here then? Yes, okay. Okay. Where is it? Hold up. Oh, it's not in the... What? Wait a second, what? I thought it's over here, hold on. I don't remember where the thing is. There we go, okay. Alright, so what we need to do now is, so if I plug the board in right now, and we're gonna test the board too when we plug it in. Oh wow, oh wow. Okay, so you'll see, first of all, you'll notice, What the fuck is that RGB? Oh my god. And then you'll see that these keys are not lit. Alright, because this shit is straight fire. Anyway, yeah, so these aren't lit because it's a universal PCB that supports, you know, multiple layouts. And so it does have RGB in the right spots, but you can only turn one on it, you know, so it has to you have to decide, or the PCB I guess has to decide which RGBs to light up and which ones not to. So you have to finish the PCB by soldering the connections that you want, where you want the RGB to go. So we're gonna make these light up. Alright, so for example, if you have a split shift, then you tweak it so that these two keys will light up. You light up these two spots. But for this one, we're just gonna light up this key in the middle. So yeah, so the PCB has some of these things you'll see. So these pads for you to jump. So we're gonna do that. And so before we do that, what we need is we need to look at the website. So I'm gonna post the link in chat just in case you want it. Okay, so hey Tyler Durrance, how's it going? Yeah, I mean, we're just finishing it up, so you tuned in at a good time. Okay, so we'll look at it together. So here's what it says. So normal backspace, you split backspace, so you've got a bunch of these, and if you look at the PCB, okay, so where the backspace key is. Let's see, okay, so if I go back to okay, so it says on the website, it says Zeal60 JB4 for normal backspace, which is what we have over here, right? This is standard layout. So we want to join these two gold pads over here where it says JB4 and not JB4A. That would be a split backspace setup. That would light up both this RGB and this RGB. But right now we just want this middle one to light up. Yeah, so that's going to be what we're going to do. And so if it's your first time building a Zeal60, or if you're thinking about building a Zeal60, this is what you have to do. Pause break is my most used key. This Jokan. Okay, let's see. What else am I missing here? And can be nice for browsing is a go to bottom key. Yes, yeah, TG, you're absolutely right about that. Yep, that's what I use it for mainly, and I guess for Excel stuff and coding too. Learning a lot here. This is neat. Yes, we're all about that learning. Okay, so I'm assuming that's reversible by the soldering pump. So yes, it is reversible. You just use, I guess, a desoldering gun to work, but for something like that where it's completely flat, you're better off using a desoldering braid or a wick. What key size is going on this board? So we don't know yet. Supposed to be Penna Water. He's in chat, and so he said he's looking for either. I think he said that above, where he said he's looking for, I don't know, I've been missing a line, chat, hold on. Yeah, he says he's trying to either hunt down an Android PBT black and white for this, or go for white and black. So those are his two choices. And actually, I actually got my black and white in already on Tuesday. I'm gonna go pick it up Monday from the leasing office, and then we'll do a stream. Check out white and black. How's that sound? Okay, but for now, let's go ahead and do this. So first of all, JB4 for normal backspace. So let's do that. So let's look for JB4. Okay. So we bridged that. And then, okay. So either ISO enter or, hold on. Okay, so JD. Wait, what? Oh, JB14 for pipe key. Okay, so for the pipe key, we need JB14, not JB14A, because that's ISO enter. JR, I know you like that though. Or Avid user too. Alright, so JB14. Okay, so here's basically what I'm doing. So we are jumping them, and you can see, so this is what a naked one would look like. It's 2 separate pads. And then joined together in holy matrimony over here. Over here too. And so this will light up this one. If you did JB14A, it will light up the ISO enter RGB, which is this one over here. So see, it's in the middle. Your ISO enter is going to be an L shape, right? Can't spell devil without L. So, and we all know the Europeans just like to take a big L. Just kidding. I actually like the way they do it in Europe, except for the ISO enter. And so that's why we have this here. And I think, do we need one for the enter key as well? Yes. So we need one for the enter key as well. So JD5 for the enter key. Okay, so JD5 for enter, long right shift, so JD7. And then we have JC0 for the 625 spacebar. JC0. Over there. And then we have, do we want the spacebar stabilizer to light up? Why the hell not? It doesn't really work on this one because it's screw-in stabilizers, so they're black. If you use Zeal stabilizers, then sure. But we'll just go ahead and turn that on to JC6. Okay, so JC6. Then we need the long left shift, which is the ANSI shift, so JC16A. Okay, there we go. Alright, so let's double check real quick what we need, and we'll see if we got all the right ones. Okay, so if you go back and click on the link, let's check up together. JB4, normal backspace. So over here we got JB4, JB4A, we've got JB4, that's correct. And then we need JB14 for tilde. We got that over here. We need JD5. Got that, JD5. We need long right shift JD7. So long right shift JD7. We need JC0 for the space bar, 6 standard space bar. And spacebar stabilizers JC6. And we need long right shift, left shift. 16A. 16A, right here. Okay. So it seems like we've got what we need. Let's plug it in again. I think I don't need the soldering iron anymore. So I'm going to turn that off for now. Shokan says, I have no idea about that. That's cool. That's because you like money. And so you haven't spent it on a $150 PCB. Well, look at that. Now it's on lit. Now everything's lighting up. I'm off Monday. Oh, that's pretty cool. Long weekend for you. Key segment on this board. Okay, so I don't know yet. So we could do either PBT black and black. I do want PBT on it. So PBT black and black. Or because this is the standard layout, we could do something new. Or I guess not really new, but something different. We could do the cat profile on it. Because that one, the 6.25U spacebar is actually straight. Instead of this one with a 7 is kind of fucked. Alright, so we could try this. And I think that this could be good. Well, 120 is supposed to be the discounted price, and that's before shipping. So if you pay the normal price with shipping, it's gonna get close to 150. Yes, it's gonna get 150. So yeah, so normally, okay, so if you look at this, 120 is the discounted price, which is what, you know, you should try to get it at. So at the full price, 145. Cheapest shipping is $15 outside of Canada. I don't know how much it is in Canada, but to the US it's $15. And so that's gonna be $160 already. So, do we want this black on white to go with the black case? Or do we want black on black to go on black? JTK Red Riot? Oh no. See you, Mr. Keeps. Thanks again for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Zeal's gonna bankrupt me and like a fair right away, LMAO. I'll just manhandle him at the van meetup. Oh, there's a Van Keyboards meetup. Oh my god, sign me up. Let me know and I'll come. On the keycaps. Okay, Hellbrother says, I was just at his office picking up some lube from Zeal's office. So glad he's in my neighborhood. Ooh, some lube from Zeal, eh? No, it's Vancouver. No, not. Did parts make it there today? Ooh, I haven't checked my mailbox yet today. I'll try to. I'll definitely go check it out this weekend. Because Monday, also I need to go pick up something from the leasing office or the apartment management, whatever. Yeah, so I haven't been down there yet. I'll get it done though. Okay, so. Let's go ahead and now that it's actually working, let's go ahead and test. Oh, why did I unplug it? We're gonna go ahead and test it out. So yeah, and the default layout is the ANSI standard poker layout basically. So let's go ahead and pull up switch hitter. Let's do that. Okay. All right. Okay, so green is good, red is bad. If anything is red, we have to replace the switch. So these two will not show up over there because these two are the function keys. function 1 and function 2. Okay, so everything works. That's great. See function 1. And function 2 does RGB stuff as well. Okay. I saw people in the Canadian Discord talking about how there was a bust. The hub profile? Yeah, maybe that's what happened, right? The van man just needed new keycaps to come on, so you know, I've done cherry profile, I've done SA, I've done DSA, I've done XDA, I'm out of options. Let's make a new set. Okay, so now let's put it in the case. And so, what do you guys think about putting these keycaps on here? Or do you want something a bit more familiar? Your choice. Not Assay Nautilus. I don't want to ruin a nice keyboard. Just kidding. Max Wobble. Oh no. Oh no. TG says, I like the clean white keycaps look. Okay, so maybe we'll do that. What do you guys think? We're gonna monochrome? No, but I'm gonna get white on black on mass drop for $99. Monochrome might not even make it. So, well, hopefully it does, but we'll see. Because right now it hasn't even hit 40 yet. It's been a week. Jim K Oblivion. I have Oblivion as well, but I want something PBT on this one because it uses silent switches and it has it's a PCB mount, so I want to accentuate the features of this layout, this setup. So PBT is something you want to do. Bring out the best of this setup. You know what? The silly thing is I actually prefer the Tofu's gap sizes compared to the Klippe, I think. I'd like to see the cat profile keycaps on there personally. Okay, yeah, let's do that then. Where's that mysterious set you showed off earlier? Actually, so I haven't made an official announcement yet, but I figured maybe it's a good time to just at least say it. So, since we're on to that thing about being an MD shill, so I did work with Type Machina, which is an originative project, on the Keycap number 1, right? And so, oh, hold on. I just realized. Let me show up. 1 second. Is there a fucking mosquito in my face? Rip, the link is dead. Okay. Okay, I'll have to. Rip. But I'll talk to Sherry about it. Hold on. I guess I'll do it tomorrow. Everybody says, how do you think Origin feels with mass dropping black and white? I think they're just gonna be happy. Or white and black, I mean. I think they're just gonna be happy that we did it before mass drop dropped it. But I don't think they have a problem with mass drop personally. I mean, mass drop has sold some of their stuff on. I mean, Origin has sold quite a bit of stuff on mass drop, so I don't think they'll have any issues. But who knows? Cops are outside my building, monk ass. Oh no. Yeah, and you're not white, so you better be careful. Alright. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the cat profile then. Let me grab them. Need the other box too. Where the hell is my keycap puller? Is resin just not as good as acrylic for cases? I think resin, from what I heard, for case material is not very durable. At least that's what I've heard. And so that's why not a lot of people have done it. Especially for something that big. It's just hard to... Something that huge, it's hard to do, you know, just at home. Wait, why is there... They're not putting an escape key here? What the fuck? Oh, I think the escape key is a different profile, right? Different height. Hold on. Yeah, I know, was it Buck Gamer who did resin cases for a bit, but he said that it just wasn't worth pursuing in the long run. Yeah, so the escape key, they don't include a row 2 escape, so that's why I have to use the tilde instead. See, so this is the row 1. So this is the cat profile keycaps. Sold, I think run and sold by, made by Keycap. Ooh, wow, what the fuck? Wow. What is going on? You hear that? That's pretty bad. Where's the last screw? Let's try screwing in the last one. So if I use chair profile, but if I hold it down, yeah, that is different. Wow. Ashar Delon says, this is the first build I've seen done from start to finish, so I got no idea how it's done. LMAO. Do you plan on lube the switches? I mean, this is not my board, so you'll have to ask Pana Water. Yeah, this one you can still lube since it's PCB mount. So that's another nice thing about PCB mount. You can work on anything basically after the fact. You can fix or do anything after. Yeah, I don't like having the screw on the side. Definitely not. Okay, see, so steel plate, Brown's steel plate and wood case. Aluminum case, no plate, there's Zilent. man. Plateless with silent switches. Oh. Oh. This is something you can use in class or at work. Easy. Or with a really anal roommate. As in... You know, cause they're lewd. Hoo-hoo. What the fuck? Looking at the lube job, so far not bad. Not bad, not bad. Definitely quieter than stock Zilents, for sure. Because stock Zilents, the spring and leaf noises, I guess, were pretty bad, really bad, quite bad. Super bad. What the hell? Why is this thing not closing? Oh. Oh, what the fuck? I'm gonna go get a drink, and then we can plug the board in. Cat packaging is nice. Yeah, it's definitely not bad. The presentation and everything is pretty good. Especially for samples. So those are just engineering samples. And they went that, you know, full try hard basically, just for samples. Caps lock is on tilt. Yeah, and I don't even think that's the switch. It might just be the key. Hold on. Yeah. So again, these are PCB mount switches. So, oh wow, that's just the switch. That's literally just the switch. So let's fix that. Yeah. So the PC mount holes in the, I think this is a round 3 Zeal60. Too big, so that is unfortunate that switches don't sit in tightly. So this is just what's gonna happen. So we're gonna have to align that. Yep. So usually I will do switch alignment, but on PC mount builds I don't do it because you don't need to do it typically. So this is definitely atypical. Right. So third time unscrewing this thing. Wait, second time, not third time. What am I saying? So Red Hawk, I think that the B face or B fake PCBs will be okay. I'm sure you can find them on AliExpress or Taobao. Or if you want something in the US, prepare to pay $40, $50. Okay, so let's fix this key. Definitely tilted. Holy shit. Yeah, I don't know about the Soundtrack PCB actually. I don't know. But yeah, not a lot. The one I was thinking of was the split face W PCBs, or basically a B face on mechanicalkeywords.com. That was the one I was thinking of. Oh my god. One day we'll have good wireless everything. Okay, so we need to align that. Okay, so it's tilted this way. I'm gonna tilt it this way, so downwards. Enough. Let's do it again. lol, I was doing it the opposite way. I was making it worse. Okay, how is that? See if that fixes it. Okay, definitely much better. The donut desk mat looking handsome. Oh yes. How's the panda desk mat? You know when, because after you said that you already got it, then I remembered. Oh yes, you did tell me about a panda desk mat. I just wasn't sure if it was that one. But yeah. So how do you like that one? How does it compare to the Novel Keys desk mats, to the Myonix desk mats? Oh no, the fucking screw. Women says, I ain't buying Zeal60 until it goes USB-C. Yeah, you're gonna have to wait a while, because even the Zephyr was mini USB. Wait, was the Zephyr Type C? I thought it was also mini. Asher Dallon says, love the look of 60%, but love my dedicated arrows too much. That's why you do what I do, which is how I use it. I use this layout, and these are arrow keys by default. And when I press this key, it changes these to Shift Alt, Menu, Windows, and Control. And then I press it again, it turns these back to arrow keys. That's how I use 60%. Is that for a C? Okay. Alright, that's my mistake. I thought it was mini for some reason. Well then, they better fucking update the Zeal60. So otherwise we know what's gonna happen. KDB fans gonna come for him. This is the only thing I hate about PC Mount builds, the switch alignment. See, NGB, that's the thing though. If it's a proper PC mount build, you don't have to worry at all about switch alignment. That's the way it should be. NGB says it's a little more slick than both Myonix and Nova keys. Nice calligraphy, good stitching, average thickness. Worth. Oh, is it $20 shipped or before? Okay, see, look at that. So yeah, so usually it's something I do on all my streams. I do switch alignment. I just don't do it when it's a PC mount build, but clearly I needed to do it for this one. Okay, so the lighting is basically fucked again. Whenever there's just bright white, it just kind of fucks with the camera. This looks dim, so hopefully that looks okay to you. And we're gonna plug in RGB, so it's gonna look even more crazy. Okay, so we've got the whole nice black and white simple look. So let's appreciate it for how simple it looks first before we turn on the lights. Okay, so you can see over here it says MK. That's Mr. Keebs. Those of you who don't know it. Oh, that's right. Mr. Keebs went to bed already. Damn it. Okay, and case. So if there are any angles you want me to look at, please let me know. You've got the gold USB connector because why the fuck not? Oh, the keycap profile here. Cat. All right. Okay, so let's plug it in. And now we've got some RGB. Ooh, that's one thing here. Let me show you this. Okay, so here's the thing, PC mount build. So I don't know how well it shows out. Maybe it's not bright enough. Okay, it's definitely not bright enough. Damn it. Let's see if I can shine a light. I think the cat keycap's also slightly bigger than GMK. The gaps don't look as big. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know. But I was just gonna show you that you'll see the purple of the PCB since there's no plate. Just super cool, I think. Oh wow! Order from KBD fans shipped. So looks like the KBD75 is on its way. Hell yeah! Hey, purple is still here. All right. Yeah, these caps are definitely wider than GMK or cherry profile, so that's why you don't see the RGB as much. Yeah, definitely wider. Whereas with GMK, the gap between the keys are a bit bigger, so you'll be able to see the PCB and or the plate and the RGB a bit more. Yeah, so for this one, the RGB doesn't show up as much as again using the cat keycaps, but if you look at that, you will see just the little bit of glow. Pretty subtle, but it's there. Yeah, so you can see the gaps are really tiny. It's basically the opposite of the Tokyo 60. But it does have that Varmillo logo. Oh no, KV75 still doesn't look true high profile. Oh yeah, but we'll see about that when I get it in. Yeah. Hey, Gawk is here. Hey, how's it going? Chinese delicacy. Isn't cat kind of a drug people chew? Wait, really? I wouldn't know. Come on, Anthony, you need to show them the way. Oh yes. But this is not the way. Or this is. Okay, so let's go ahead and try it out, shall we? Notepad. The white diffuses the light nicely though. Yeah, so, and it doesn't bleed, it doesn't leak, or bleed I guess, the light through the caps, so that's good. So if you needed to know that about the keycaps, you do now. Wing Dig, hey, how's it going? Did you have to work tonight? Or were you taking a nap? I was gonna say, I can imagine if oh my god, if DSA granite, oh no. Shokan says, I think I'm one of the few people here that like the look with RGB through the keys. You mean only through the keys and not through the surrounding thing, right? No gaps. Yeah, if you ask me, yeah, I would prefer not having it through the sides. I would actually prefer it through only the keys. So just like any other RGB board. Could it be an issue with tight boards with tight gaps around the edges? Yes. I would assume so, yes. Because when I had the GMK keys for alignment, the gaps were bigger on the sides. Remember the first time I was screwing the PCB into the case? And then now the gaps are definitely not as big. Took a nap before going back into the office. Ooh, okay. Well, hopefully the nap was alright. What did you order from KBD beside the box whites? Oh, so I got the KBD 75 V2. Can't you in your face to get high? I don't know what you guys did back in your day, but these days we use cat poop. Fucking old man. Pro is out then. Oh no. Okay, so a Wii sound test. Oh, sure. I have been drinking a lot of water. So if you'll follow me. When are you getting t-shirts on KBD fans? Maybe we should do that. Alright, see you, Vomendoran. Okay, so now let's... Well, I was gonna do a timing test, so I brought up Notepad. And then I got distracted. Okay. so pretty quiet, right? Let's compare it. Let's compare it to this motherfucker right here. Okay, so we've got cat profile, plateless, lubed Zilent, aluminum case, compared to assay keycaps, boxed royal, carbon fiber plate, and wood case. Red Hawk, I think you're holding your phone upside down. No, you're supposed to say, wow, that is not beep spec. It sounds a bit too high pitched for me. Red Hawk says, I said I was going to stop buying keyboards for a while, but now I want to buy the frosted tofu and do a plateless build. You should. You should. That would be nice. Might have woke up my parents with that one. The frosted tofu case looks pretty nice. Not gonna lie, I kind of regret getting my brown one, but the anodizing is pretty nice, so aluminum's not too bad. Yeah, so this is the board that we did today. It belongs to Penna Water. I hope you enjoy it when it finally gets back to you. It's been a long time coming, hasn't it? Okay, so if you guys have any other questions, let me know. If not, I'm gonna start to wind down the stream. We're gonna run the credits. Again, thanks to everyone. I know Russ couldn't join us in chat today, but shout out to him for the resub and the cheers. Thank you. And Chokan as well, 69. Let me run the credits then, since we got nothing else. Okay, so let's run the credits. Hopefully it actually works. It's so weird. Sometimes it works fine, sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it misses things.
Oh, yeah.
NGB with the last cheer of the day, 145 bits. Thank you so much. Well, maybe he won't. Well, I think he'll still show up here. He had 100 bits just now. Okay, Russ the Bus. Yep, NGB Chokan. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Heavy Brother with the final Dickin. 100 bits. Thank you. Thanks for the great stream. Happy Friday. Yes, happy Friday to you too. PC Low Letter. Oh man,
yeah.
It's like a fucking bukkake, right? Everyone just getting that final pump in. Thank you. PC Low Letter as well. Okay. Yeah, and I will... and hopefully class next week.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that, Shokan. Oh man, with the 6-9. Wait, but we just got done with everyone just finishing, and you're starting off with the 6-9. Okay. Yep. So, and for the resubs or the subs today, thank you, Russ, Devnus, Chewy, Resi Pools out, and Jetstream. Okay. Finished on. Ooh, okay. Alright. Okay, and so again, thank you everyone for tuning in today. I'll let you guys know what's gonna happen. So next week, we are gonna unbox the Android PPT Black on White. And what else? What else are we doing next week? So that for sure will be happening, and then we'll find out about. We'll see what else we're gonna do, but for sure that one. If I unfollow and refollow, would my name appear in the credits? I'm not sure actually. Or you could just sub, you cheap bastard. Just kidding. Okay, so thank you everybody. I'm gonna look for someone to host or to raid. So hopefully I know what I'm doing this time. Let's see. So we've got quite a few people.
I love you.
VPR with the Red Hawk with the gift sub to VPR. Thank you so much. Thank you. What if it shows up here? I guess it's a bit too late, right? To show up here. Okay, follow us as well. Ruthlessness without the U. So fucking ruthless he forgot the U. Okay. So let's see if we can raid someone. Okay. Okay, maybe in here. Does it work here? Oh, hey, it works. Okay, so this is Rainy. She rated me before when I was doing the Lego build stream, and once when I was doing keyboard stream as well. So she does kind of, she's been streaming ever since the Justin TV, I think it's Justin TV, right? So in a long time. Check her out, pretty cool. She's streaming The Last Guardian first playthrough, so go check that out. I will be there as well, I think.